Hi guys, Shemo Polot here. Welcome back to the channel. This week I want to show you 5 things that you can do to make your email management process a lot easier. Okay, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first thing is what we call email aliases. And when I'm speaking about emails in this particular case, I'm really referring to Gmail for the most part. So if you came here for some other email, then I'm very sorry. Yeah, so did you know that when you're in your Gmail, right, if you want to filter the kind of messages that you receive from people, you can add a plus sign to your username and then add some other word in there and then send it, share it with someone, and when someone emails that email, you will still receive that email. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so I'm using 2 of my emails. Okay, so I'm in one of my emails here and I'm going to press C to compose. And so I want to type an email to my main Gmail, which is oshemi@gmail.com. But instead of doing oshemi@gmail.com, what I'm going to do is add a plus sign and do friends, oshemi plus friends@gmail.com. And then now when I send this email sends, and I'm still able to receive it in my main inbox. And there we have it. Great. Okay, so the reason why aliases are useful is because you can use an alias to create a filter that allows you to stop receiving certain emails that you get consistently. So for example, the next time you want to subscribe to a newsletter online and you want to subscribe to some site so you can get updates on when this new shoe that you want is coming out, but you don't want those emails to spam you, okay? So as you can see, our email is here, just come through, right? So you see, and you'll see here that the email is plus, I wrote friends instead of friends, but anyway, regardless, it still came to this email, okay? So works really well. But yeah, so like I was saying, so when you subscribe to a newsletter, you want to go to the whatever website that is, and instead of entering your regular email, you just enter maybe your email, your username, which would be, in my case, Oshemi, and then you just want to add a plus sign, and then for that specific newsletter, or maybe you want to just lump up all the newsletters you get, and you just do newsletters@gmail.com, okay? So doing that allows you to then use a second feature which I want to talk about, which is filters, which will allow you to capture all the emails that have that unique signature or that unique alias, okay? So first thing, aliases. Add a plus sign and enter any random word and you'll still get the emails, okay? Now let me show you why the aliases are useful, okay? So I have 2 test emails here, okay? I send them to myself because I have no friends. Okay, so in this particular case, so this email here has come through, and so when you receive an email like this, you can come up here to these 3 dots, click that, and go to filter messages like this, okay? And now in this, this is in the case where you've subscribed to a newsletter, right? So you go to the to box and you enter the email address that you put on the website, okay? .com, and then you go to everything else can be fine. You go to create filter, and then here you want to add a label, and then I already added a label called newsletters, okay? And you can choose to skip it, archive it, which just means it won't come as an unread message. It will be archived automatically. I use that a lot. You probably should. And then you also click also apply filter to all matching conversations. That's in the case if there happen to be other matching conversations. In this case, there aren't, because as you can see, my inbox is empty. But after that, you create a filter, okay? So now that filter here is newsletters. So every single email that comes from any newsletter you've subscribed to using that email of yours that has an alias will come to newsletters. This will allow you not to miss any newsletters if you want to, and it's really a good way for you to track any subscriptions or any newsletters or really any emails that you absolutely want to find. So you just, whenever you're looking for the newsletter, you would just come and click on newsletters, and that email would show up right here. Okay, so that's how that works. Now, again, that's really useful, even though Gmail has a very sophisticated searching algorithm, so you can really search almost any email just from the search bar. However, creating filters and subsequently labels allows you to find emails of the same kind in one place a lot faster. So I definitely recommend that you use filters and you use labels. Okay. The next thing I want to talk about is CC and BCC. Okay, so I'm going to open an email. So you have these two columns and you have BCC. Now, in the to box, the email that goes to the to box is if you're emailing one specific person. That's almost always only when you should use that. One specific person, send them that email. The next option is CC, carbon copy, which means the people that you CC will get the same email. They'll be copied in the email and they'll see exactly what you send. You should CC only when you're emailing people that are all related to the conversation that you're having, who are sort of probably expecting the email for starters, or are concerned about whatever information you're sharing. That's why it usually happens in companies a lot when you're trying to talk about paying someone or resolving some conflict, you CC HR and things like that, okay? But otherwise, if that is not the case, if you are a business owner and you want to email your clients, mass email your clients that is, or if you are trying to market something of yours and you want to send a bunch of emails to a bunch of people and you have their emails, do not use the to box or the CC box. Don't, because what you're going to do is you're going to lump everyone's email into the to box and make everyone's email visible to everyone that sees the email, which a lot of people don't want. Okay, so in that particular case, what you do, that is when you use BCC. Okay, so here are a bunch of random emails that I have. So I just go and select those. I copy them, and then I would put those emails in the BCC, and then I would put one of them. You can put one of them up here, and in this case the subject would be generic and the greeting would also be generic. Okay, in that way, because everyone will be seeing the same email as though they were getting it specifically to them alone, right? That's how you should use BCC. Always do it. Almost never use CC if you're emailing people who have no idea who you are or who are not really concerned with whatever you're talking about. Okay? The next thing that I want to tell you is how you can schedule emails ahead of time. I've had conversations with a bunch of people sometimes, and maybe they're trying to apply for something and they tell them you have to send this email at 9 a.m. in the morning, and they set an alarm on their phone at 8:55 so they can wake up and send the email at 9. Okay? Completely unnecessary. What you can do is inside your Gmail, after typing up your email, right here, you can click the downward arrow below send, and you can click schedule send, and then here you can pick a specific date and time for your email to be delivered. So people will think you're a magician when all your emails arrive at exactly 8 a.m. Pro tip. All right. Okay. Yeah, really quickly, yes. So the labels are really useful for categorizing all the different topics or interests that you have, and all the labels will show up on this left panel within your Gmail. And the filters, well, filtering is just a way for you to filter emails based on a specific criteria, and then after filtering those specific messages, you can assign all those messages to a specific label. Let me just show you what my inbox looks like really quickly. You see my inbox has a bunch of labels here on the side, and yeah, they're a bit many, but so it's really cool. So when I get like an email from URA, it'll come from down here and pop up right there with a message, so I'll know that the taxman is chasing me. If you want to have a more comprehensive lesson on Gmail filters and making your Gmail inbox look the way mine looks, then one of my favorite YouTubers called Jeff Sue has a really nice video that I'm going to link in my description that helps you clean up your inbox so you have 0 emails almost all the time. It's fantastic. I highly recommend you watch it. Otherwise, with those 5 tips, I hope you get to send better emails in the future. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.